Hey guys, it's Brian here. So, it is currently 1 in the morning, and I was actually going to film a completely different video today, but I was currently just about to finish this anime that I'm going to be talking about. I have like 10 more minutes left of it, so since I liked how my makeup was today, and I didn't end up filming a video, I decided to sit down and kind of give my thoughts, kind of like a little review on this anime that I've been really invested in while being self-quarantined, social distancing, trying not to get sick or get anyone around me sick like everyone else should be doing right now. But yeah, so that being said, as you can see from the title below or wherever it is, we're gonna be talking about I always suck at saying this name when I'm filming. We're gonna be talking about chihayafuru. I don't know if I'm saying furu, if that's how you say it. But we're going to be talking about that anime because I mentioned it in a previous video I filmed, which totally is not edited or put up, and who knows, this video might go up before it, because I'm hoping this video is going to be less scatterbrained and all over the place, because I don't really film anime or manga videos, and I really want to start doing that. So yeah, I have some notes to help me out just to review this. So yeah, if you guys have seen this anime or if you're interested in checking out this anime, hopefully this video is helpful for you. Like I mentioned before, I have watched 24 episodes of this anime. I'm on the 25th episode right now, and honestly, going into this anime, I did not expect to like it. I saved it on my Kitsu app like as an anime I wanted to watch, even though I wasn't really sure if I wanted to watch it, but I saved it anyways. And then I asked for some suggestions and people suggested it. So I was like, you know what, it's in my want to watch and people are suggesting it, so I'll give it a go. Cause like, I'm locked in my bedroom not doing anything all day, I may as well watch anime or read manga. So I saw it was categorized? I thought it was I saw that it was a sports anime, and instantly I was like, I don't know about this one. I don't really care for sports anime. I was reading a sports manga though about basketball. I can't think of the name, but I really liked that. But then I lost where I was, like what chapter I was on, and I haven't got back into it. It's like Nan something, I don't know. It's a really good, I really enjoyed it. I mean, what I read. But anyways, off topic. Yeah, when I saw it was sports, I was like, okay, I don't know. I'll watch an episode or two and we'll go from there. So, after watching the first 2 episodes, I honestly was so into it. It actually like, alright. I'm getting ahead of myself. So one of the things too that first really drew me into it was the artwork. I'm a huge artwork person when it comes to anime or manga. I really have to like how it looks or else I'm not interested at all. Like, I don't know how I feel personally about JoJo. I know everyone loves JoJo, but I don't know how I feel about that artwork, that I haven't watched it yet. But I do plan on starting it because everyone loves JoJo and the artwork's kind of growing on me. But yeah, when it came to like the artwork of this anime, I was just like, wow, like it's gorgeous. I love it. And as you go further into the episodes in that, the artwork like depicting the Karuta, I hope I'm saying that right, the Karuta cards is so gorgeous, especially when you kind of go more into the history and the deep meaning and everything behind the cards. Like, I love it. It's so nice. Alright, so I have some notes. I'm gonna use this. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I don't want it to be too long, but I'm not making any promises. And also, if you hate this anime, even though I really like it, please don't hate me. Alright, so I just want to quickly talk about Chihaya. So she's the main female character. Obviously, her name's literally in the title. And I really actually like Chihaya. She does have these moments where like I'm not crazy about her. Like, she is kind of completely oblivious to a lot of things sometimes, and she is kind of clumsy, but at the same time she also has this really strong determination that's like really nice to see, especially in a high school student. She isn't stuck up, and she's not really like a weak person or like a damsel in distress, and she's not really naggy or anything like that, so I do really like that. I just really like her character. And when speaking of her character, not just her, but a lot of the all the characters in this do have a lot of, development, like a lot of character development and growth, and you really see it. And I really enjoy how even the supporting characters who aren't as important as Chihaya or Chai-Chi and like Arata, the story also really focuses on them and their problems, and I personally really like that. There's not a character I honestly don't like in this anime. Like, personally, I do have 2 favorite characters, but there are like all the characters are just so likable. They all have their own story and they all have their own history that kind of brought them together and why they all joined this club. And yeah, I just really like how they all have their own backstory. And because a lot of times with like stories and anime and manga and things, it's all about the main character or main characters. No one else matters. Like, you know, they have their friends and that, but you don't really focus on that. And I really like how they're each their own individual, and like even when the anime is focusing on them, you're still interested and intrigued by the story, at least me personally. So also one thing that personally really drew me in, and this is definitely probably like a very personal thing, especially from someone that's not too familiar with like Japan. Like, I do study Japan, I am really interested in their culture and that. And that being said, I actually never heard of Karuta, and so watching this, I became very intrigued by Karuta, and I loved hearing the poetry and that, and it definitely had me taking the time to pause the episodes and look up Karuta and like try to learn a bit about it. I haven't learned too much or anything like that, but there is definitely a lot that I find super interesting, and I have been telling people about it because like I just personally find it so interesting. I love like learning about Japan and discovering new things that I've never heard of. That's just me personally, and I feel like this is kind of a really good anime to do so, because I know like a lot of Western perspective might not really be into anime or manga that talk about like things that mostly Japanese people focus on. Like when it comes to like games and sports and things that a lot of us on the Western side have probably never heard of. But for me personally, like I find that so interesting, so that definitely drew me in. And especially since one of the characters is really into the poetry, like she loves talking about the background and the history and the deep meaning behind the poems and that, and to me I find that so interesting, and I love how all the other characters don't really seem to care about that, so she's like her own individual person, and that's like the main thing about her, is that she loves the poetry for the poetry. She plays the game because she loves the poems. Like, you know, like I don't know, that's just something I really like. I also, personally, I'm sure not everyone probably does enjoy this, but I love hearing about the Karuta strategy and like theory and all that kind of thing. Like, to me, I find it personally really interesting just how everyone has their own little like strategies and that. That being said, I know it kind of can be really repetitive, some of the episodes, because it's a sports anime. They're going to be showing the sport a lot, and so it is going to be really repetitive in that sense. Like, there's a lot of hand swiping, there's a lot of like formulas and theories going on, but to me it doesn't really bore me. That's just me personally. I'm sure some people do get bored by it. I also notice like I never really know how far the characters are going to get when it comes to them participating in tournaments and matches. To me, this anime isn't always this anime isn't always about winning. Like, there is so much when it comes to it. Like, this anime is not simple. Like, I don't know how to word what I want to word, but like the matches aren't predictable. For me personally, I never know how far each character is going to get in a match. Like, are they going to make it to the top? Are they going to get eliminated right away? Are they going to get eliminated in the middle, in the semifinal? Like, to me, it's not really predictable. I don't know if that's just me and I'm just completely oblivious, but to me, I don't think it's predictable. And I kind of really enjoy that, because I hate when I'm reading something and I'm like, okay, this clearly is going to happen. Okay, this person's clearly up to no good. But yeah, I personally don't find it predictable. There are predictable parts, especially when it comes to one of the main characters. I kind of assumed his history in like the third episode. I was like, okay, this is what happened. And I essentially was right. So it does have its predictable moments, but personally when it comes to the tournaments and matches, I don't really feel like they're that predictable, and I never know who's going to win. That being said, I also haven't took the time to read the manga. I know the manga is still ongoing, but I do know there is 3 seasons. I'm finishing the first season now. I'm gonna start the second season, and the third season right now I believe is ongoing. I think there's still a few more episodes that have to be aired, but I did see that a lot of the episodes are already aired. So I have 3 more things I kind of want to touch on. The next being, I don't know, let me look it up really quickly on my laptop. I don't know if it's classified as a romance anime or not, so I'm just going to check it out really quickly. So on Kitsu, it does have romance in one of the tags, so I would agree with that. There definitely is a romance aspect, and if you do follow me on Kitsu, you will see I have strong opinions about the romance aspect. I don't want to say it's a love triangle, but it kind of is a love triangle. I'm also trying not to speak with any spoilers, so hopefully there are none. I'm trying really, really hard to, because I know a lot of people get really mad about that. But at the same time, if you're kind of looking up a video about an anime or something, you should kind of prepare for spoilers. So yeah, I'm just going to do a spoiler alert right now, because I think I am going to use some names, and I am going to kind of spoil it a bit. But it's not a spoiler, because I've only watched the first season, and there's really not that much when it comes to the romance. And it's kind of obvious, like right away. Like probably the second episode in. For me personally, I really do tend to like romance. Apparently I'm a hopeless romantic without realizing it. And so I feel like there really isn't that much romance going on, because I did just have to look it up, but there is enough for me to fangirl over it. So we're going to talk about that really quickly, because yeah, it's my video and I want to talk about, and I want to address this because I have strong feelings about it. So there is like kind of like, it's sort of a love triangle, but I feel like it's not really a love triangle. Clearly, one of the characters, no, should I just say the names? I'm just gonna say the name. So clearly Taichi, the like, I don't want to say the male, I don't want to say the main male character, because I feel like Arata's more the main male character, but he's not really in it. So Taichi kind of is the main male character, sort of. It's complicated. They're like even. It's literally Chihaya, Taichi, and Arata. But anyways, Taichi clearly has some feelings for Chihaya. It's very, very obvious, but it's not obvious to her because she is dedicated to Karuta because Arata taught her it. And so they're young. You know, when this takes place, I think they're like 12 or 13, and there's some jealousy. There's some things going on in Taichi's head, but Chihaya is completely oblivious. I feel like Arata's not really oblivious to it. I feel like he noticed it and he knew. And I'm not gonna lie, whenever there is a bit of little romancy moments, I cheer for Taichi. I don't care. I love him. He's my favorite character. Chihaya is pretty cool, but Taichi's my favorite character. And yeah, so at least in the first season, there's not too many like romance kind of things, because honestly, Chihaya is completely oblivious to romance. She is focused and determined on Karuta, nothing else matters to her. Like, her friends matter and everything like that. But her #1 priority is Karuta. But there is like cute little romantic-ish moments that have me cheering for Taichi, even though I know in my heart it's not gonna happen. Cause I just know it. There's no way that it's gonna happen, cause it's me. I have the worst luck in the world. And I just know no matter how badly I want it to happen, it's not going to. I feel like this is turning to a vent session now, just about my relationship issues with this anime. But yeah, they are like kind of cute, but like if you're not really crazy about romance, I feel like you'll be fine, because there really isn't that much romance. It's literally, and if there is, or if there is like any like hint of it, it doesn't last long. I kind of wish there was more, but this is a sports anime. Its main focus is on the sports. So yeah. So pretty much the reason I love this anime is I'm very invested with the romance aspect, because that's just me as a person apparently. But honestly, this anime has so much to it. Like, it's about kind of like building friendships and relationships and just like growing up. They're high school students. They want to make great memories together, at least Chihaya does. She starts this club because she wants to carry on Karuta. She wants to create memories with others. And they kind of just want to have a really, really good high school experience. And they're kind of just like really living in the moment. And this anime is also kind of like, it has deeper meanings. Like, I find that it's also really just about discovering yourself and being true to yourself. And I don't know. Honestly, they're high school students. It's an anime about growing up and like all the things you go through, and how like some people join clubs and that and are really, really committed to their club. And I feel like it's just really a really real, relatable anime. I feel like I said anime a lot in this video, and I'm sorry if I did. But I think it's just really a relatable and like realistic anime in a sense, because all the characters do have amazing character development and growth, which you do have in real life. You grow. You learn things, you discover yourself, you go through hardships, which this anime does have. There's a lot of hardship. And I kind of just like how everyone's not automatically good at this club, this game, this sport that they're starting. They all gradually find a way that it works for them, depending on their own personal, I can't think of what I want to say, in their own like individual ways. They find ways to get good at it. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, this video is longer than I thought it would be. It's now 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I still have 12 minutes left of this anime to finish, and I have a full face of makeup. hopefully this video made sense. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully you didn't hate it, because that would kind of suck. And it wasn't a waste of time for you. But that's just really, like, I don't know, I kind of have really been looking forward to filming anime videos and that, just because it is something I really am passionate about, but I don't really talk to people about it. And honestly, this anime just hit me and gave me feels that I didn't know I had until watching it. And I really enjoy it. And I just think it's amazing how an anime that I thought maybe I'd watch 1 or 2 episodes of, I ended up loving and plan to finish it and probably start the manga. But yeah, it's late. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. Tell me about other anime or manga you like. Or if you want me to talk about another anime or manga. And don't forget, everyone's allowed their own personal opinions when it comes to anime. Just because you hate this anime or anything like that doesn't mean I have to, because I don't really care. I feel like I'm just rambling. And hopefully this video wasn't all over the place, because I find I really struggle when filming these videos to not be all over the place. But yeah. I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys had a great day or had a great day. I hope you guys are staying inside and staying safe, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!